Hello, friends, on a Monday night. Here we are. Ready or not? First of all, we'd like to thank the good Lord for a good shower of rain we just had. Holy moly. We have been longing and praying for a shower of rain here on the place. Oh, I should do that song, Jerry. God gives me the rain.
Yeah, do it, do it.
Anyway, the grass is all dry, and of course the garden is kaput already anyway. But we were glad to see a shower of rain today. Saved me from having to run the sprinkler on the yard. Yard's too big for a sprinkler, you know what I'm saying? Welcome, friends. Glad to have you with us. Welcome one and all. We'll just do a few songs here tonight on a Monday night. This is for Tom Brickenden, wherever he is tonight. They're gonna put me in the movie. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man who's sad and lonely. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. Oh, the movie's gonna make me a big star. 'Cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. And I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Part where Bobby Sachs plays the mandolin. We open the show with this song often on our country night. Dunleavy's Irish Pub. We'll make a scene about a man who's sad and lonely, begging down on his bended knee. I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. All I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I'd win an Oscar, you can never tell. Well, the movie's gonna make me a big star. 'Cause I can play the part so well, so well, so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. And I know that you'll plainly see biggest fool ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Biggest fool ever hit the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Act naturally. What you think about that? Johnny Russell, of course, wrote that song with a guy named Vonnie Morrison. Nashville, Tennessee. Buck Owens had the big hit, and that was Tom's request. Tom, out of Florida, wanted to hear a Buck Owens request. Of course, Buck Owens, very famously out of Bakersfield, California. I played in Bakersfield myself back when I was 13 years old for no apparent reason. Holy moly. Can you imagine, you know? Anyway, that reminded me when I was putting that set list together. We start the country night with that song very often. When we play in Charleston with our country and western band, we do that first Tuesday every month. The first one's going to be what? August 5. Tuesday, August 5 is the next one, down in Charleston, Sullivan's Island. Slaunch friends, slaunch. Sometimes we open with that one, and often we open with this one, because our friend Marilyn is on the front row, and she's looking at me like, you're going to sing my song, aren't you? Often we do this for our first song for country night. We do this country song, country night. We didn't say which country. It's a song out of Canada. Think I'll go out to Alberta. Weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I ask you one more time. We've been through this 100 times or more. Four strong winds that blow lonely seven seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies, if things are looking good, you can meet me if I send you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not too much for you to do. Wind sure can blow cold way out there. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Canadian singer-songwriter Ian Tyson wrote that song. Ian and Sylvia, if you remember who Ian and Sylvia are. And of course, it sounds like a internet legend or social media legend or whatever it is. But I've heard the story that Ian Tyson, coincidentally in a bar somewhere, met Bob Dylan and heard, before it was ever very popular, heard the song called Blowing in the Wind. How many times must the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind? And he said, boy, that's a good song. That guy writes songs. I think I could probably write a song. So story goes, he went home and wrote Four Strong Winds. Huge hit record. First song he ever wrote. Of course, it sounds too good to be true. So if you ever see something on the internet that seems too good to be true, it probably is. But anyway, there you go. And I'll do one more country song. We've often open our country night with this one too. Tonight my heart is sad and weary, wondering if I'm wrong or right. I dream about you though you left me, and I wonder where you are tonight. That old rain cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Then came the dawn, the day you left me. I tried to smile with all my might, but you could see the pain within me. It still lingers in my heart tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I I wonder where you are tonight. Great old bluegrass. bluegrass tune. Man, I love that one. Of course, Bobby Sachs, the mandolin player, sings the great high harmony on that. Our country nights are really vintage country and bluegrass. So we do a good bit of bluegrass in those shows as well. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Always the first Tuesday in the Charleston, South Carolina market. How we doing over there, Mom?
Be fine.
All is well, all is well.
Yep.
Good, good, good. Our buddy Jeff Ryan out of Augusta, Georgia, wants to hear this song out of Ireland, done by Tommy Makem and the Clancy Brothers. Coming to see you there in Augusta, Georgia, there, friend Jeff Ryan, on a Saturday in August. It's a private thing, folks. And also a Saturday in September, if memory serves. I think that one is September 28th. So August 23 and September 28th, but I'm calling it from memory, so don't hold me to it. We'll see you there. It's going to be fun. This is a great old tune. Sláinte. Come over the hills, bonny Irish lass. Come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll take the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point, but my love is fairer than air. 'Twas down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed, and the moon and stars were shining, and the moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. And her head is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair as the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point, and my love is fairer than any. Well, it's not for the parting of my sister Kate. It's not for the grief of my mother. 'Tis all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point, but my love is fairer than any. Clear is the water that flows from the point, but my love is fairer than any. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Tommy Makem and the Clancy Brothers did that. It's a very old song. Yes.
Harry Townsend would like for you to play a song for Emmett because
Yes.
he's had surgery.
Yeah, he had surgery today, yeah.
He didn't say what song. He
Yeah.
just said to play a
I'll
song.
play for him. Our buddy Emmett McElhaney had surgery today, and he's now setting himself up to do the It Only Takes One tour. In other words, he had one of his kidneys removed, so he's going to do the rest of his gigs with only one, but just the one. We'll have, see, he should have called it Just the One. I'll get in touch with him. Harry, you need to get in touch with Emmett and say, you should call it Just the One. You know, that's what we do in Ireland and in the Irish pubs. We say, we'll have just the one. And of course, the one is typically not just one. But how fun is that? I shall do a song for which one should we do? Of course, his distant relative is Tommy Makem, and as in Tommy Makem, the Clancy Brothers. And I just did a Tommy Makem song. Let's do another one. What do you say? Which one should we do? Let's see. Say, read that red book over there. Not that one, the other red one. The other red one. See, there below.
Yep.
Look up a song called The County of Armagh. Even though he's from, Emmett is from County Tyrone, it should be near the front there somewhere. Loose, probably a loose leaf. We'll do a song for Emmett here. It's called The County of Armagh, if we can pull it out here. Meantime, we'll do another song for Northern Ireland. One of the 6 counties in the north is the County Down. Near Bamberstown in the County Down, one morning last July, on a boring green came a fair Colleen. She smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her 2 bare feet, with the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, had to pinch myself to be sure I was standing there. From Bantry Bay to Derry Cave, all the way to Dublin town, though made a scene, the sweet Colleen, I met her in the County Down. Bantry Bay to Derry Cave, all the way to Dublin town, though made a scene, the sweet Colleen, I met her in the County Down. As the onward sped, sure I shook on my head, looked at the field in the rear. I says I to a passerby, who's a maid with the nut brown hair. He smiled at me and he says, I see, she's a gem of all Ireland's crown. Rosa McCann from the banks of the band, star of the County Down. Bantry Bay to Derry Cave, all the way to Dublin town, no made a scene that the sweet Colleen, I met her in the County Down. Bantry Bay to Derry Cave, all the way to Dublin town, no made a scene that the sweet Colleen, I met her in the County Down. At the harvest fair, she'll be shouldered there in a dress and my Sunday clothes. With my shoes shone bright and my hat cocked right, where a smile from my nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, to my plow as a restaurant round. To my darling bride by my own fireside, sits a star of the County Down. Bantry Bay to Derry Cave, all the way to Dublin town, I know made a scene like the sweet Colleen, I met her in the County Down. Bantry Bay to Derry Cave, all the way to Dublin town, I know made a scene like the sweet Colleen, I met in the County Down. Look at some of those loose leaf papers over there, but it doesn't matter. The loose ones that are not in a book over there
Okay.
in the back. All right, guys. Buddy Emmett, the best of luck, fella. And they had a good report. They sent us a good report today after his surgery. He seems to be doing okay, and that's a good report. We're glad for that. Glad for that. Cheers, friends. Sláinte. Here's another song. Emmett is a person who came over from Ireland. This is a song that remembers many people that came over from Ireland, and they landed in New England and New York and Boston. And the song says they started with nothing and wound up with it all. I'll sing you a song. Days long ago, people from Galway, County Mayo, and all over Ireland came over to stay, to take up a new life in America. They were ever so happy, ever so sad to grow old in the new world, through good times and bad. All the parties and weddings, Kayleys and wakes, when New York was Irish, full of joys and heartbreaks. They worked on the subways, they ran the saloons, they built all the bridges, and they played all the tunes. They put out the fires, control City Hall. They started with nothing, wound up with it all. They were ever so happy, no, ever so sad to grow old in the new world, through good times and bad. All the parties and weddings, Kayleys and wakes, when New York was Irish, full of joys and heartbreaks. You could travel from Kingsbridge to Queens or Midtown, from High Bridge to Bay Ridge, uptown to down, from the east to side to the seaside. Sweet summer scenes, they made New York City the island of dreams. And I look at the photos, now brittle with time, of the people I cherished when the city was mine. And oh, how I've loved all those radiant smiles, and how I long for the days when we danced in the aisles. We were ever so happy, ever so sad to grow old in the new world, through good times and bad. All the parties and weddings, Kayleys and wakes, when New York was Irish, full of joys and heartbreaks. When New York was Irish, they started with nothing and wound up with it all. I always think of my friends Carroll and Leo Joyce when I sing that song. They were some of our most fervent fans and friends over the years. There they are right there. I would pull it down here, but I would probably take down 5 photos with it. Carroll and Leo Joyce right there. Cecil Browning right there. And there's Pat and Verna Jordan right there. I keep it here in front of me when I'm working in the studio. Our greatest friends from the old days. Some other requests we have here. Let's see what we have. Yes, we'll do another Irish tune for Emmett. Professor Tresser says we should do the lyre for Emmett. What do you mean there, Chuck? What are you saying? What exactly are you saying? Another song by Tom and Macomb, the Clancy Brothers. It's called The Lyre, and it's a true story. Rightful turley, there ain't no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you're tired, you never find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. I was born about 10,000 years ago in Belmullet in the county of Mayo. It was me who chased the vermin while St. Patrick preached a sermon. I'll whip the man who says it isn't so. With me rightful turley, there ain't no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you're tired, you never find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. I saw Eve picking apples off the tree. She turned around, she offered one to me, and I said, no thank you, madam, you can try your luck with Adam. I'm going home to have my fish and chips and tea. I saw Delilah cutting Samson's hair. She snipped and snipped till his poor head was bare. Then when he couldn't run away, she married him next day, and they opened opened up a barber shop in Clare. With me rightful turrelly. There ain't no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search into your tire, you never find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Now I learned this verse from my friend Brendan Nolan from Dublin City. Oliver Cromwell, Oliver Cromwell, Oliver Cromwell came to Ireland long ago. He never shed a drop of Irish blood, you know. And all the Irish, they were grieving when they heard that he was leaving. If I knew a bigger lie, I'd tell you so. And it was during World War II I met them all. There was Roosevelt, Churchill, and de Gaulle. And by God, I nearly fainted. I was having my house painted. There was Hitler hanging paper in the hall. Most people don't remember Hitler was a paper hanger. Right, there ain't no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search into your tire, you never find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. And that's the truth. It's called The Liar. I'm sure it's been written and rewritten numerous times, but I think that's the Tommy Makem version, except for the Hitler verse. Anyway, cheers. It's luncheon. Get well soon there, Emmett, and we hope you're back at that those pubs out there on the West Coast sooner than later. I had another request here. Our buddy Lee Campbell requested this. Old Waylon Jennings tune. Light played electric bass, faded with finesse and grace. Sitting on the porch and got no shoes, picking the bass and singing the blues. Oh, misery love company. His old dog singing harmony. Tambourine tied to a tail. You can hear him moan, hear him wail. Jody, baby, she got the dollar. Coming down the road, you can hear her holler. Hey, get up, Geach, we got things to do. I just sitting there picking the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. He don't move an inch. Sitting on the porch, ain't got no shoes. Picking the doghouse bass and singing the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. Electric bass, plays it with finesse and grace. Sitting on the porch, ain't got no shoes. Picking the bass and singing the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. Singing the blues. J.J. Cale. Waylon Jennings did a great cover on that. Of course, J.J. Cale, he was on the Facebook for some reason the last day or two. Maybe it was today, I don't know. My Facebook crashed again today. Anyway, I guess I'll try to load it again tomorrow. It crashed on my laptop. I clicked on a joke, and it wasn't funny.
It's not worth it.
It wasn't worth it. And I never got the punchline because it. Anyway. Delighted to have you with us, guys. Just a couple more songs here. I mentioned Pat and Verna Jordan. Oh, let's do a song for Pat and Verna Jordan. I know they tune in with some frequency, so let's do it. This is a special song for my friend Verna Jordan. He remembers it and he remembers why. And we sang this song numerous times together down in Charleston, South Carolina. Cheers. Here's to you, my good friend. Here's to you. From Kershaw County Dirt Farm to Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's to you, Verna Jordan. Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Was fearful when the sky was full of thunder, tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're caught on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. The child moved 10 times around the season, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, wait till you're older, must appease her. And the promises of someday fill her dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're caught on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in a circle game. "16 springs, 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels and through town. I tell her, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circle down. Seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're caught on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, round and round and round in a circle game. The years spin by, she's 20 now. Dreams of lost grandeur coming true. Well, there'll be new dreams, better dreams of plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round. Painted ponies go up and down. We're caught on a carousel of time. We can't go back, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round. Round and round and round. Round and round and round in the circle game. Verna Jordan, that's for your baby girl, and by Ned, it's for mine too.
It's not there. They heard it.
Good, 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 good. Joni Mitchell, of course. What a genius of a songwriter. Let's see, we'll change the pace a little bit and do something a little bit different.
We've got a couple of other stars watching.
Yes.
Johnny Tanner
Johnny Tanner's tuned in.
and Mike Murray on YouTube.
Michael Murray's tuned in on YouTube. Michael Murray, I have an update on our Christmas tour.
Ann Walker.
Ann Walker's on in Sumter, South Carolina. Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier today online. Michael Murray, I think we're going to add Savannah to the program. I don't know what date yet, but we're going to add the new pub in Savannah to our Christmas concert tour. And that's going to be fun. Oh, man. Spend the night in Savannah. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Cheers. Cheers. Let's do something just to pick up the pace. Our friends from North Carolina, but now living in North Georgia, Gary Osteen and his wife Audrey, they often tune in, and they've often come to my shows. We went to college together about 200 years ago in Georgia, and he's retired now, and she's retired. But today is her birthday. Today's Audrey's birthday, so we're going to sing a song that I've often sung for them. It's called Carolina Moon. I reminisce about the girl I miss. I left her home. Now she's all alone. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. Stars in the sky accentuate her eyes on soft summer nights. Chasing fireflies, I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. I've been on my own too doggone long to share that moon with you. Sweet southern air blowing through her hair, homemade ice cream, the front porch rocking chair. I dream praline ice cream, front porch rocking chair. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. Magnolia night, gentle willow weeping, one stolen kiss while your dad is sleeping. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. I've been on my own too doggone long to share that moon with you. Magnolia night, gentle willow weeping, one stolen kiss while your dad is sleeping. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. Carolina moon. Happy birthday, Audrey. She especially likes that song and has requested it many's a time. I played it once at the Pentecostal church, so I can't remember where we were. She was there and requested it, and I sang that song in the church at the service.
Jill said that Pat and Vern are celebrating their 65th wedding anniversary Thursday.
Good, good.
Could you sing Roseville Fair for them?
I will, I will, I will. Pat and Verna Jordan are celebrating their 60 what?
65th.
65th wedding anniversary. Well, how about that? Happy anniversary, Pat and Verna Jordan. And I will sing their song for them right now. It's a song called Roseville Fair that we've done many's the time together. Verna Jordan and I used to sing together all the time down in Charleston before he got saved and went to Charlotte. Anyway, I'll do the song for you. Happy anniversary, friends. I'm due to get back up there. Cherry, I should do that this weekend. You want to go? Just say yes. She's giving me that hairy eyeball over there. She don't like to travel. She don't like to travel. Slaunch you.
You make me sound bad.
This is a song called Roseville Fair. One of my most often requested songs, period, no matter where I am, what kind of gig I'm doing. This is one of the songs I get the most requests for. Written by Bill Staines. Happy anniversary, friends. The night was clear. Stars were shining, the moon came out, so quiet in the sky. The crowd gathered around while the band was tuning. I could hear them now, playing Coming Through the Ride. You were dressed in blue, and you looked so lovely, just a gentle flower, small town girl. Then you took my hand, and we stepped to the music with a single smile. You became my world, and we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. There's angels seem to fill the air so long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love. Courted well, we courted lovely, we rocked for hours on the front porch chair. Then a year ago, to the day I met you, I made you mine, down at the Roseville Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. Fill the air so long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. Here's a song for all you lovers. Here's a tune I know we all can share. May you dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, just the way we did down at the Roseville Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. So long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. When we fell in love, darling, at the Roseville Fair. Roseville Fair. From my friends Verna Jordan and Miss Pat. Oh, Verna Jordan. Oh, Verna Jordan. Tuned in Charlotte, North Carolina. Did you notice that I'm not playing the Larrivee tonight? What guitar am I playing? I'm playing the old Taylor 410 that you sold me about 200 years ago in in Charleston. And when your man put the pickup in it and it split from there to there to there, you glued it all back together. And there's a different pickup in it now, but I'm not using the pickup, of course, at the gig here. But the airline busted it too, and it was split from here to here by the airline one time out of Scotland. But Joe Wilson, your friend and mine down in Charleston, keeps gluing it back together. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I brought the guitar in and played it tonight. It's because the battery went dead, and you got to take off the strings and crawl inside to change the battery. And so I did that this week, and before I go to Charleston Wednesday. And this is the one I'm playing the most at my gigs these days. Again, after all these miles, see I wore a hole in it right there, got that Willie Nelson hole there. And Joe put a different pick guard on it because I was scratching it to pieces. But this thing is still holding together, Verna Jordan, and I have you to thank for it, sir. Verna Jordan, my good buddy in Charlotte. How we doing, Mom?
Doing fine.
Good, good, good. We do just a couple of more songs. Get ourselves out of here, guys. Where's my capodizer? There it is. Yeah, I'm just a country guy from Kershaw County, South Carolina. Dirt farm. Chopping cotton and running cows and all that when I was a boy. And when I heard this song, it spoke to me, even though certainly it came out of a different place. It's a song that was written by Rodney Carroll, and it was done by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. But I just couldn't resist recording it and started doing it, and I'm still doing it today. Song called The Long Hard Road. It's a long, hard road. Verna Jordan. I resisted the urge to tell that story about the .22 rifle and the scope. Way back in my memory, there's a scene I recall of a little rundown place back in the woods. My daddy never promised our blue moon would turn gold, but he laid awake nights wishing that it would. When the world was on our radio, hard work was on our minds, and we lived our day to day in dirt farm fashion, with old overalls and cotton balls strapped across my back. But I never did believe there was nothing wrong. Mama kept the Bible read, Daddy kept the family fed, and somewhere in between I must have grown. One night I was dreaming that a song I was singing would take me down the road to where I longed to go. How could I know it's a long, hard road? Sometimes I remember when I stay up late at night. When the sun up came, we got up and went. In the shadows of a working day, our moonlight hours were spent singing songs along Grandma's radio. Mama played made the saw blade bend, and the raindrops played the tin roof like a drum. I kept on dreaming that a song I was singing would take me down the road to where I long to go. How could I know it's a long, hard road? Now I'm beating down an old blacktop road, sleeping in a sack, living in my memories, all in vain. Those big city lights ain't all that bright compared to what it's like watching lightning bugs dancing in the rain. Mama kept that Bible read, and Daddy kept the family fed, and somewhere back between I must have grown. Now lately, I've been dreaming that a song I was singing would take me back to where my name is known. I'm heading home, and it's a long, hard road. Played the guitar then, I tried to play the mandolin, and the raindrops played the tin roof like a drum. Now lately, I've been dreaming that a song I was singing would take me back to where my name is known. Now I'm long gone, it's been a hard, long road. I met Rodney Crowell a couple of times up in Nashville, Tennessee. Nice fella. Of course, his story is interwoven with so many others. All of those guys like Guy Clark, he produced those records, and Emmylou Harris and this and that. Those were the days. I just met him on Music Row in Nashville. I did some recordings over the weekend. Friend of mine, Polly Baker. She's not tuned in, is she?
I hadn't seen it.
No, she wouldn't. Just because I spent 16 hours recording those discs for her doesn't mean she would tune in anyway. But one of the songs that I remembered, there were recordings where we played together as a duo in Columbia, South Carolina. And one of the songs that we did, and I'd forgotten to do it. Every now and then we do it in Charleston, but Emmylou Harris. And it's, who did it? Somebody on there is going to tell me who did this song. It's called Two More Bottles of Wine. What's his name? It'll come to me in the middle of the song. Delvin McClinton. There it is. Well, we came out west together with a common desire. Fever we having might have set the west coast on fire. 2 months later, I got trouble in mind. My baby moved out and left me behind. But it's alright. Midnight, I got 2 more bottles of wine. The way she left me really turned my head around. Seemed like overnight she just up and putting me down. But I ain't gonna let it bother me today. I've been working and I'm too tired anyway. Well, it's alright. Midnight, I got 2 more bottles of wine. I'm 1,500 miles from Orlando. I've been doing all I can, but opportunity sure comes slow. I'll be out in the sun all day, but I'm sweeping out a warehouse in West LA. Well, it's alright. Midnight, I got 2 more bottles of wine. Well, the way she left me really turned my head around. Seemed like overnight she just up and put me down. I ain't gonna let it bother me today. I've been working and I'm too tired anyway. Well, it's alright. It's midnight. I got 2 more bottles of wine. I'm 1,500 miles from the people I know. I've been doing all I can, but opportunity sure comes slow. I'll be out in the sun all day, but I'm sweeping out a warehouse in West LA. Well, it's alright. It's midnight. I got 2 more bottles of wine. It's alright. Midnight. 2 more bottles of wine. Delvin McClinton wrote that song. Emmylou Harris had a wonderful cover on it. I played that on the radio back in the day when I used to be on the radio. 2 more songs before we get out of here, guys. Thanks for being with us. The Bryants. And we'll wrap it up after this song. We'll wrap it up with Pray For Me. Pray For Me. That's one of the songs that we've often done here, and one of my favorites, written by our friend here from here in South Carolina, Rob Crosby. We'll do that one. First, this. Jerry Bryant, Tom Burkenden was planning on coming up to St. Augustine on August 10, I believe it is, when I'm playing in St. Augustine. And then he sent me a note saying he couldn't make it because he had to go to work. He had to work, schedule change. And I told him, I said, why wouldn't we get together and do something down your way? Maybe a house concert or find some nice listening room that I could play in and just book something down there, because I never get to see you guys down in that part of the world anymore. I will be in Sanford, Florida, which is right outside of Orlando. I will be there August 7, 8, 9. And it's a beautiful pub, and it's a lovely walkabout town. But it's not a great listening room, but I love playing there. They're good friends of mine that own and operate that place. It's called the Sullivan. It's called the Sullivan Irish Pub in Sanford, Florida. I'll be there August 7, 8, and 9, and I'll be in St. Augustine on August the 10th. But if you want to do something else sometime next time I'm down in Florida way, let me know. We'll work something out. Little song for our friend Jerry. The water is wide, I can't cross over, neither have wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry 2. Boats shall row. My love and I. Love is gentle. Love is kind. Sweetest flower. First it's new, love grows old and it waxes cold and fades away like the morning There is a ship, she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. The water is wide, I can't cross over. Neither have wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two. Boat shall roll, my love and I. Boat shall roll, my love and I. The water is wide. I can only play that song like that on this guitar.
Wow.
I know some people don't know how that works or why it don't work, but I could not do that on that guitar. I could not do that on the one in the truck. I couldn't do it. I don't know what's that about. It's my fingers. No, it's the Vernon Jordan. It's the Vernon Jordan effect. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this thing up. I've done this song many a time. I did not write it. It was written by my friend Rob Crosby out of Sumter, South Carolina, / Columbia, South Carolina, / Nashville, Tennessee. And when he moved to Nashville, he ended up with a record deal. And unlike myself, but he co-wrote this song with one of the big songwriters out of Nashville named Alan Shamblin. They got together for a writer's session, and Rob tells the story. The only thing he really had was, I want to write a song called Pray for Me. Pray for Me. And so they sat down, and Alan Shamblin started building a story, because that's what the songwriters do there in the old days. They don't do that anymore. But he started telling a story about what is the storyline that leads up to Pray for Me, Pray for Me, and it goes like this. Thank you, Kathy and Rich. See you in October. He had a bottle in his left hand, an old Bible in his right. I thought, now there's a sinner, as he asked me for a light. He hit me for $1. I just turned and walked away. I was feeling high and mighty when I heard him say, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, and I will pray for you. I thought, who is he to pray for me? And I hit my power lock. The weight of my hypocrisy fell on me like a rock. I caught him at the corner. I gave him my last 10. I said, please forgive me, brother. And until we meet again, pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. And I will pray for you. You know, each of us is broken somewhere down inside, and we're really not that different if you strip away the pride. We all have our struggles, chains that we can't break, and you never know the difference one simple prayer might make. I stood there on the corner, I watched him shuffling off. The sun behind St. Mary's made the shadow of a cross on a street of busy people going somewhere on the run. And I felt like calling out to each and every one, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, and I will pray for you. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, and I will pray for you. Pray for me. Pray for me, friends, and I will pray for you. Pray for our friends who are struggling today with this and that. And we know we've lost some great friends. We lost our friend Sammy Lassiter up in Millennium, North Carolina last week. I tried to get to his funeral on Saturday, but I couldn't make it. I just couldn't make it. And so pray for Tammy, his wife, and his family. And others that you know need a word of prayer. Say a word of prayer for someone. Be good to your neighbor. Guys, I'm going to take a break. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be in Charleston on Wednesday night. Other than that, I'm taking a long break right now, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, friends.